So I was talking to my branding person. You might think I do all of my own branding. I say on my Twitter, I say, create your own label, create your own brand, right? But I have a branding person. And they suggested that I won't trend unless I say more knee-jerk, factless, brain-dead things. You know, it's like a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. The sun casts its shining eye through parting cloud. I feel the rays of the sun hitting my face. Okay, I'm ready. Who can I call a racist today? It's kind of what it seems to be becoming on Twitter. You have people talking about white male rage. Can you imagine if they talked about another race that way? Oh, black male rage. Ooh. Native American male rage. Indian, Chinese. It would be xenophobia. Xenophobia is a sin. Remember, can't talk about the Chinese. Notably during this coronavirus crisis, you just can't talk any jokes about the 1.4 billion people in China, but China isn't a race, of course. We're not talking about that. Xenophobia is the fear of Chinese people, Chinese goods, Chinese culture, and so forth. And it is not a good thing. You're not judging people by their character or their merit or their flaws when you're talking about xenophobia. That's an otherist belief, that phobia. But people are talking about these things, white male rage, black this. There's all this going on. People saying, you're a racist, you're a racist. Race is a filter. It's just a filter. If someone's saying something specifically racist, they're using race to judge people. Specifically. Like unquestionably, explicitly. Yes, that is racism. It doesn't matter what color you are. If you're white and saying racist things about white people, you're still racist. If you're black, saying racist things about black people, you're still racist. Or you're being racist. You know, you don't have to wear the badge, wear the association forever, but certainly it's something to look at and perhaps consider changing about yourself, because we should be judging people by their character, the contents of their character, what they brought to the table, not the color that they were when they came into this world. But, of course, I won't trend with these thoughts. These are either controversial or they're not important thoughts. But if someone comes out and says something brain dead or stupid, yes, I'm being pretentious. Deal with it. If someone says something brain dead or stupid, maybe a one-liner. I've found most of my tweets that are one-line happen to be more popular. You know, I know that, we only have so much time in the day. We have so much attention. We are in a world where, the first 3 lines of a tweet really decide whether the person's going to read the rest. And if you need to get to the end, there's this entire system of, sometimes people hide a beautiful satirical joke at the end of a tweet. But largely, most of the tweets I see that get hundreds of thousands of likes and retweets are very, very simple and often, going to be judgmental for a moment here, not very deep, and often perhaps even destructive. But it's all subjective. We don't have to get into pointing to specifics. I just think that, sometimes I do feel like some of my more rote, not mindless, but rote commentary gets the most attention. And I guess that might be a product of the culture we've created and cultivated, as it were, on Twitter and social media at large. But who am I to say? You can leave me a comment below with your thoughts on how I've presented this information. So, my branding person is mad at me already.